time. Uh, got a question for you guys. We've all traveled, right? You guys got any travel horror stories?
You're
Missed
doing you're doing this to me now?
missed flights? Yeah.
Unnecessary, bud. You're muted, Chili.
Yes, of course we do. Of course we do. Just one time. Just trying to go to Vegas.
All
And
right. Well,
that's a 2-hour flight from here, from Seattle to Vegas.
mm-hmm.
That was our 10-year anniversary, and we, out of the blue, were like, let's go to Vegas. Called up 2 of our friends. We're gonna go to Vegas. Booked the last flight. That was at 9 o'clock flight to Vegas. We were supposed to get there at 11 o'clock. They waited and waited. They delayed and like 11 o'clock they said, oh, the plane is ready to go. So, and then as we're getting the announcement, we all get texts saying, your plane has been canceled. And we just fucking, what? And they said, oh, sorry, the plane is not ready. It's dead, whatever. And it said, you have been rebooked to a flight to Vegas from San Francisco. So we're in Seattle. They want us to go to San Francisco to get on a flight that is like, well, how long of a drive, whatever. And then we were like, we're not going to San Francisco. So, and then I got on the phone. I was on the phone and I said, okay, there's a flight. We can put you on a JetBlue that will get you to Vegas at 9 in the morning tomorrow, but through Chicago. So we went from Seattle to Chicago to Vegas.
Taking the scenic route, I see.
There you go. Yeah,
Yes, we
flying
did.
the opposite way.
Ain't nothing fucking
Fucking
scenic about
gotta
that
love it.
route. That is excessively
Nope.
stupid.
No.
So that was our. And then there was one time we put our luggage in a Tokyo little, what is it called, a locker thing in the train station.
Yeah.
And I lost the code for the locker, and nobody spoke freaking English. So we had to go from information center to information center to information center, and then it all had all like sugar-free candy for my mom because we were going to Sri Lanka from Japan. And this guy comes open, so you had to open your bag and show them what's in there. And the guy just cussed us out in Japanese because it was fucking candy in the bag.
Oh, illegal
So
contraband.
Yeah, exactly. But those are the two. Other than that, we were fine. Yeah.
What about you,
Worst one
Paul?
worst one I ever had is I was in high school for like my senior trip or whatever. We're going out to Yellowstone, but I got parked next to this woman. So the whole class is together, all 50 kids, and then I'm off in this one seat by myself. Don't know how the fuck that happened, but it did. Next to this woman who had probably put a gallon of perfume on immediately before entering the plane. For 2.5 hours, all I could smell was this overpowering bad perfume. It wasn't even good perfume, but there was just so much. It's like a wall of it hits you when you sit down, right? It was brutal. I hated it. I don't like planes. I don't like planes. It'll be fine.
I think the most brutal one was when someone got deployed. Because they care about our military so much.
Oh yeah, we know that for a fact. What about you, Chuck? Any horror stories? Any traveling horror stories?
So, one time we were traveling from it was a car ride from Pennsylvania to Florida, and we stopped at a Waffle House. You know the story's gonna be good when that happens.
Hey, you
So we
watch your
order our
mouth when you
food.
talk about Waffle House.
We order our food. It was like 2 a.m. because my mom was just like, "We're eating, we're stopping," and I've never seen food staggered out in a Waffle House in this manner, where it was like one plate, 30 minutes, somebody else's food, 30 minutes. And it's like my mom, me and my 3 siblings, so there's 4 of us, and then 2 of our friends. So there's like 6 kids, one adult. And we're all sitting there as like, the food's being staggered out. And I will never forget the look on my friend Scotty's face, because he was sitting there and they brought him a hamburger on a plate, a bun next to the hamburger. And he just started mumbling. He's like, why wouldn't they just put the hamburger on the bun? Why wouldn't they, as a semi plowed into the building behind me? I'm like 8. So I get launched across the room, and I stand up, and I'm like, what the hell just happened? And I look back, and there's just a guy in a semi staring at me. Like, we're making eye contact as he removes the semi from the building and drives away. And my
I'm
mom
sorry.
my mom outright says, fuck this Waffle House, and we left.
Welcome to
Didn't
Waffle
go to the
House.
doctors, didn't do it.
They didn't put that guy's hamburger on his bun either, and he was fucking pissed.
But
That's fucked up.
so as we are driving away, and I was like, again, young, so I was like in that state of like, oh yeah, I'm not hurt. But all I can remember is they didn't put the hamburger on the bun. For 3 fucking hours following that was all we talked about, was not the fact that we got hit by a semi. Like, the entire booth we were in got pushed. No, it was there wasn't a hamburger on the bun. Why would you just put it on the bun?
To be fair, that is the stranger of the two things that had happened there.
It was so weird.
Yeah.
The semi is
Semi?
unexpected, but the hamburger is
Waffle
just
House.
weird.
Yeah, it's a Waffle House. Shit happens at a Waffle House. Well, I got one. It was one of the only like few times that I was flying. I was coming back home from Massachusetts. I just left from a funeral, and leaving Connecticut, my flight was delayed due to heavy storms. So it was delayed about 2 hours, and when I finally landed at the connecting airport, I figured that I had like 20 minutes. I could make it from my terminal to the next one and get on. Well, the Washington Dulles Airport had other things in mind, and I had to take 2 fucking buses, a train, and run like 6 football fields to get to my terminal, just as they shut the door. And they're like, "Sorry, we can't open the door." So I had to spend the night at the Washington Dulles Airport, just sleeping on the floor, waiting for the morning to come and the next flight. And the flight that we took coming back was like this small little matchbox of a fucking plane. And it was just like, oh my fucking god, dude.
That's fucked up, man. I don't. See, planes are fucked up. I understand that they're like super convenient and statistically the safest form of travel, but they're just fucked up.
They really are. But I'll tell you what, all of our stories, how different they are, what they have in common. None of our luggage tried to attack us. Unlike where we are tonight, where last time you guys made your way to the luggage cart to investigate some mysterious luggage left behind after dealing with the meeting of Awen's family, quote unquote, and that debacle. You guys got breakfast and then spoke with the porter and asked him some questions about mysterious scratches and a nail, in which he found some recognition of the nail, saying that he saw something similar in this trunk that was left behind by one of the passengers that had gotten off on one of the stops. A stop that you guys don't remember the train ever taking. After you found your way into the luggage cart, you were searching around, you found this trunk and you found the scratches that seemed to be a little bit more uniform than the one that appeared in Atrek's lockbox. These ones seemed to form more so like a sigil or some sort of symbol, one that you did not recognize. And as you guys are looking around, the cart suddenly violently shakes, knocking a bunch of the bags and luggage to the ground, and they sprung open. At the same time, the bag that Penance has been, not Penance, you're in a different campaign. That Hector has been carrying around, slithered off of him like a snake, fell to the ground and started to move until eventually sprung open and elongated limbs began to sprawl out of it as the bag itself began to lift up high into the air, almost touching the ceiling itself, in which it started to form a face. An eye here in the top right corner, and then another eye kind of lower where a nose should be, and then kind of slid along the underneath of both of them, going up in a upward angle around the bag like head is this weird fanged mouth. And as this creature emerged, it slammed its hands into the ground, and suddenly all the bags that had sprung open had extensions of these limbs pour out and grabbed a hold of Saffron and Awen and sucked them in to the bags, where they disappeared, leaving Hector and Atrek standing here with this creature looming down upon them. And that is where we are tonight. I'm gonna bring you guys over. I'm gonna pause this game.
Well,
Bring you on over.
it's good to know that both of our healers are now in an extra dimensional space where we have no friggin' clue where they're at.
No
Time for
freaking clue.
Paramore has started.
But
guess
this
they don't-
gentleman in front of us does.
I guess they don't know where they're at either.
It's okay.
Nope, but we will figure that out here in a second. I have left your tokens on this Saffron and Awen, so you may roll initiative, but we will be switching back and forth between a couple of different maps here. Let me get our butthole music going on.
Our what music?
Our butthole.
Wanted to make sure I heard that correctly.
I don't
You
know
did?
about that.
So you want us to roll initiative?
And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Why is my camera all kind of... What happened?
Who just hot shot initiative there with a nat 20? Awen off the top.
Okay.
Ooh, but the bagman got a natural 22.
Atrix sitting at an
Bastard.
11.
Oh, natural 20s all around
Wow.
pretty much for A-Track and Saffron.
Wow.
And a
Man,
28.
Atrix even rolled double digits for his initiative for the first time ever, and I'm still last.
Did I get a natural 20? Because it doesn't show on my thing.
No, I'm seeing a 3 from you, but it's also not showing up on the thing.
I'm not seeing
Uh,
a one from
Yeah, I'm not
Saffron
seeing
at all.
any.
The last 220 I roll I see from her is the one you asked for.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Flame.
even possible for... Well, yeah, you would have to roll a natural 1. But I didn't see you roll, so go ahead and roll initiative again there, Saffron.
God. It's not rolling.
Click the initiative.
I believe in you.
I did.
From your are you sure? Do you have
Try it.
Yeah.
the little? Do you
Try it
have?
first.
the
Yeah.
little- Do you have that little wrench thing
Yeah.
Like,
deselected? Make sure it's slid to the left.
No,
to
not
the
that
left,
red.
to the left.
Oh, yeah, that's, yeah.
Okay,
Click
click
that one.
initiative.
I guess I'm dead.
Don't say that.
Why? I wonder why it's not working.
I don't know.
I'm gonna remove you. Now you do it again.
Okay.
It'd be super awesome if you could.
Hey, there it is.
Oh, that's a 12.
Okay.
Shame.
All
Atrix
right.
keeping up his record of staying last in the initiative order.
This is fine. Okay. So, Hector, as you turn and look around, you hear like Saffron just suddenly screech as she's grabbed and sucked into this bag, which just falls lifeless to the ground behind you. You turn quickly to see this monster just looming up between you and Atrek. And you don't see Awen at all. But Hector, you are first in the initiative here.
Alrighty then. I think I'm gonna need a deception check, if you would, as I'm going to use my insightful fighting. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Last time I was rolling dumpster for my insight.
13.
28. Didn't roll the dice, but it showed up there.
Yeah, I didn't roll mine either.
Okay.
But as long as we can see it, as long as you can see it, call it out.
Yep. 28 on the insight, so I'm gonna say that beats your.
That definitely beats my deception.
All right. Pulling out the silver needle. As I take the cane, break it in half, have the dagger in one hand and the base in the other, and I'm gonna stab it with the base. I don't think I have advantage. I just have my sneak attack. A 19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
Damage plus 1d6. Boop. 15 points of piercing damage.
All right, 15 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
Okay, for some reason.
With a silver weapon. I don't know if that
Good.
makes a difference.
Yeah, that doesn't. So you stab into this thing, and it, like, as you do so, you find like your weapon has a hard time pushing into its skin.
Right.
And as it actually makes purchase, it does not seem to do as much damage as you would hope.
All right. I think I just used a +1 weapon as the base for this, because it says it's magical, but I think because I had to create a custom item on D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Here, I can fix that
That's okay.
real quick.
Dread Ambusher.
Well, it'll help me in the long run. Edit details, not magical, just silvered.
Yeah.
Easy enough.
But the dagger is magical. Because it's the dagger returning, essentially. 15.
Well, that's confusing as hell.
The dagger is hidden inside. The cane is the hilt. Or not the hilt,
Yeah.
the sheath. 15 to hit them.
Right. 15 just hits.
Alright, so this is Dread Ambusher, so I get an extra d8 on top of that. For 8 more points of piercing damage.
Okay. Just because I've marked off the thing. If it's 2 separate weapons, you should make 2 separate weapon slots for it.
I do. I have. But because Dread Ambusher is just an extra attack, it's not the offhand attack.
Right.
I do have the dagger as a separate item. It's in his offhand.
Okay. Okay, so then this would have been. So this isn't the dagger then.
No, it's essentially the.
Okay.
I turned the
me-
cane into a rapier, essentially. Just took rapier stats and made it into a nice
Okay.
silver
Well,
cane.
then let me add 4 more points back. Okay.
You don't need that health.
No. But after 2 quick hits with the rapier, oh no, I can't because I had the bonus action for insightful fighting. So that's my turn.
All right. It's gonna be the bagman's turn.
Holy
Yep. I'm going to do a let's see. I'm gonna do a grasping pull. So I need both you, Hector, and Atrek to give me a strength saving throw.
Oh no. Hector is not the strongest. Let's
That's
say
a
that.
12 for Atric. I don't know why I
Okay.
didn't roll the die, but
Yeah, it's for some reason it's not rolling dice tonight. Which
That
is
is
weird.
a 10 for Hector.
Okay, so you guys watch as like this thing just like lurches back and its chest splits open and a bunch of these shadowy arms just stretch out and they look like they're gonna go for you and you kind of wince, but as soon as you do that, one of the bags next to you opens up and the arm comes out and grabs you by the throat and pulls you closer to the bag. So though there's a bag to the right, it's gonna grab Atrek and slam him over there, and there's a bag to the left, it's gonna take Hector to slap him over there. You guys are restrained.
Oh,
No, thank
goody. I don't like that.
me neither.
I don't like that at all.
I got a feeling that's
Okay.
very bad.
Well, you're strong enough to break a restraint.
Oh, sorry. Scratch
There's a
that.
dice miss.
You are not restrained yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There's other things. Okay, so that is. All right. Okay. So now he pulls you guys there. He's then going to make a claw attack at Hector.
Alrighty then.
18 to hit you, Hector.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Uh, 16 points of damage as he slashes across you with these long clawed hands.
That hurts a lot. You remember
Okay.
we're level 3, right?
Oh, well, you'll be fine. Now we switch over. Let me add. Remember y'all's what's it called? Saffron, what was your initiative?
14.
What in the
Oh.
jumbled fuck?
And then
Ooh, there's so much stuff in there.
Look at all the
Then-
loot.
Awen,
Yeah.
what was your
23.
and then let me add another thing in here just for the shiz and gigs. I'm just gonna throw in I'll just throw in a good old we'll call it a shadow. Just to put in here so I can use them as lair action.
It's even.
There's so much going
Oh,
on in here.
wow. Man, we still playing whack-a-mole right now?
Okay, so Awen, as you
Fuck.
just like you gain consciousness, you're looking
Where's
around. You see
Aven?
she's far away. She's up here.
Oh, I
She's
see.
on the map.
You look around and there's just all this like scattered debris and broken stuff, and there's skeletons and remains of dozens of people. And as you're looking around, you hear echoing in the area around you. As you look, there's like these weird like stained glass walls that just surround you all over. It's like you're in a dome of stained glass, and you hear the crying of a young child. And at first you're looking around and your mind goes to Hadar and Sor, but you don't see them anywhere. And then you look up and you see this bag is floating above you, about 50 feet above you, and it is like kicking around, and you could just hear the cries of a child coming from there. What do you do?
Well, there's a bag in the air.
Yes. It's like above this thing right here. Just this thing right here, just consider it the bag.
Okay. Awen will. I guess seeing the child actively in danger in front of her eyes, she is going to kind of make a snap decision, and she's gonna try to get like under the bag.
Okay.
Is there anything like tying the bag off, or is it open?
And it's completely cinched shut. It's just, and it looks like it as you like move underneath it. It looks like it's constricting slowly.
She's gonna like flick out Elbrus, and she's gonna transform it into let's say a musket.
That's a great weapon. What do I need right now?
She's going to try to take a shot at the binding where it's like cinched.
Okay. It's a very difficult shot.
Let's do it. As she misses and goes, well, I tried.
As you shoot, your bullet impacts, but it just flings off and just goes out and kind of shatters one of the stained glass, and it like stops and then just sucks back in and reforms itself, and then you just hear that the child cry. You just watch as the bag just gets closer to just completely smushing the person inside.
Awen will call up. Let's be reassuring. Don't worry, it won't hurt for long.
No.
I love it. Suddenly, the bag feels like the area that you're in suddenly feels like it's being toppled over on top of each other. You watch as the walls become the floor and vice versa, and everything begins to shift around, and you start like feeling, you lose purchase. Saffron, you're gonna feel this as well as the entire layer begins to shift. I need you both to make me dexterity saving throws.
Showed up. You gotta
All right.
scroll down the thing.
That's a 6.
That's a 7.
Okay, so the both of you lose your footing, and as like the floor becomes the wall, you just feel yourself falling, and all this stuff falls on top of you. You're gonna take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you guys are knocked prone. Down here, Saffron, you find yourself in a weird type of like sleeping quarters. The area now that had like a bed and a table and all this stuff is now on the wall, and is about 50 feet high from you. And sitting at the topmost port, you see this portal is just open and swirling.
Do I know whether that's like where I came in?
You have no idea.
Do I know Avon got sucked into the bag?
You have no idea.
Have Have I seen that portal swirling thing before? Do I know what it is?
No, you don't know shit.
Can I misty step into it?
You want to misty step into it? Absolutely. You look up at this thing, this portal, and you misty step going into it. Roll me a.
How can I walk into it, or can I
No,
just...
no. Misty step would be the way, or you'd have to climb up the wall. And with your prone status, you wouldn't have enough movement to even get there on this turn. So misty step is the best way to go. Roll me a d20 here.
As I'm crying.
I believe in you.
Did it show up? Oh my
no,
god.
There it is.
Oh, that's a fucking one!
a one.
Oh.
As you misty step into it, you find yourself just ejected right back into the same room, falling again, taking another 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Could have been way worse.
Could have been way worse. Anything else on your turn? You're muted.
Muted.
That's my bonus action to misty step, correct?
I believe so.
So I know this is a bag that I'm in, correct?
You have no idea where you're at.
Okay.
You're on a train, now you're in some shit.
In some shit. Can I attack the walls? I
You
don't.
can certainly try.
I'll just use my light knight and try to attack the wall, but it wants me to select a target, which I can't.
Like yourself.
Select myself.
Yeah, you also need to you can use your movement.
Yeah.
You only have half movement because you have to stand back up.
Yeah, I
move
can get to
toward-
the wall. Is this the wall or no?
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'll just. Come on, move, Saffron.
Is it just me, or is
Wall.
that bed smiling at us?
Got a little
I don't
smirk.
know.
Really
It looks
cheeky
like it.
bed.
It's got a little cheeky smirk.
That bed knows something.
God damn.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
You
Shit.
smash into the wall and it just bounces off and your arms start to ache from the vibration as you just feel it just stop your attack. And then you watch as the walls start to move towards you. You got the sage. Is there a digital sage? Put it on the USB.
You gone?
Okay.
Oh, demon.
We switch back over to the cargo cart where it is Atrex's turn. You can
Yes.
feel this. You can feel the Nebel gas being sucked into this bag that you've just been pulled close to. This hand just ready to wrench you down into it.
Am I grappled?
No.
No, it just wants to be friendly with me. Well, I don't want to be friendly with you, good sir. So Atrix is gonna step towards this guy here, and as he does, Felton is gonna step out of him, dragging his axe and the hatch from Atrix's chest there. For my bonus action, come here, Mr. Graves.
Beetleborg.
And we are just gonna kind of swing on this boy here. The
Bring
two
it
of
on.
us. Just the two of us.
Yes,
Yeah.
the two of us. We can get sucked into a bags.
Alrighty then, and we just
Just the two
wanna
of us.
take a swing here. Not one-handed. He's two-handed. Thank you kindly. Advantage. Wow.
Y'all gotta start rolling better than this.
Yeah, I might have to do away with digital die here. Oh, that was. Can I even do unleash? So I already used my bonus action for today. No, fuck it. I'm gonna use Unleash Incarnation once too. Give me a second swing. All right, if this one misses, I'm switching to physical die.
Okay, this attack is coming from
Felton.
Felon. The 23 will
Alright.
hit.
Beautiful. Good job, Felton. Glad you're able to do something. Do 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 do. With 10 points of damage, 3 of which is radiant.
Okay, so so four damage total. I'll just give you. I'll just give you the 5. It's resistant to your physical, not resistant to the radiant.
Good to know. Yeah, no, it's just my attack from his position. And it's silver. That's gonna be. I'm only level 3. I only get the 1 attack. That's it.
Alrighty. Hector. He's gone. He's been taken by the bag man.
He's here.
dead.
Oh, I just needed a new battery. Technology.
Oh.
Bagman cleanse another
Failing.
soul.
Getting there. I am going to try and shift away from the wall where the bag is holding me. Alright. Let's do a little bit of that old magic. Bonus action. The hunter's mark on the bagman.
Alright. Marked.
It's
I
marked.
think there's a marked.
Yeah.
How?
Pow. All right. No bonuses there, but advantage. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 will hit.
All right, plus 1d6.
Targeting yourself, BT dubs.
13 points of piercing damage.
Now this is with the rapier.
Correct.
Okay. Well, then what the hell? Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Pow. Oh, whoops.
Dur fuck, man.
It's because you targeted yourself.
Stop hitting
Now I
yourself.
Hector sees one way out of this.
Yeah. I was wondering why I was doing full damage. I was like, that doesn't make any sense because you targeted yourself. All right, we'll ignore that little hit there. Okay.
Oh, wait. Nope. I'm wrong. Not 13. Plus 6 points of magical, whatever the fuck Hunter's Mark damage is.
Hunter's
it's be piercing. Whatever the weapon damage is. But that is magical.
All right, I'll allow it. All right. You stab into this creature, and again, you're just having a hard time making purchase on his skin. Like your blade, every time it hits, it's like you're hitting just like a brick wall, and you have to push, and you watch as like the skin is just, it's like tough leather, and you're having to push so hard before you finally even make it in, and before you can like really get your full blade in there, it's just like swipe a swan at you to keep you away. All right. Anything else there?
Nope, that was action and bonus action.
All right. Well, let's do this then. Seeing as you are within 5 feet of a bag there, Atrek, give me a dexterity saving throw.
What if I say no, please?
I will ask you
It's a
to
9.
do it in a 9. All right. Hector, you watch in fear as Atrek is pulled into the bag.
Oh, I didn't get far enough away. Oh shit.
Alrighty then. Remember your initiative for me, please.
Does
And
Belton go away too?
Not yet. At the end of my turn, if he's more than 30 feet away from me, he disappears.
well, you're in a different plane, so
Oh,
I say it's more. I say he's more than 30 feet away from you.
yeah, I'll pull him up to. You're probably right, but I'm gonna pull him up anyways. Because if I can just like swap places with him to get out of this, I find it fucking hilarious.
I like that. Hold on to that because that's cool. All right, and then it's just gonna. Bagman's just gonna turn and look at Hector. It's just gonna try to upward claw you right into the chest.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. There you go.
A
You
natural
clawed
20.
yourself. Yeah, you targeted yourself though, so it's fine.
Well,
It was nice knowing you all. Hector's gone, so there ain't no way in hell.
Good night, Hector. Good night.
Good night,
I
sweet
guess-
prince.
I
I'm
guess
coming back for
Gregor's
you.
coming back.
22 points of damage.
Fuck, I'm alive!
The saying just like it holds its hand out. It's just like a 6 foot long arm, and you watch as like his fingers just elongate, and they're like a foot long each, and it just upward and stab you right into your chest. You just cough up blood all over this thing's arm. Okay, this is going great.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me make my concentration check. Hey. Hunter's Mark is still up.
Hunter's Mark is stay.
You got this. 1v1 him.
Atrek, roll me a d6.
Oh, already then? That's a 2.
Yeah, you had to roll one of the ones I didn't want you to roll.
Of course. That's how this works.
Yep, you're coming out right here. All right, Awen, it's your turn.
How fast does the bag appear to be closing?
It's closing relatively quickly. It seemed like attacking it, like you did, expedited things.
Let's try to get funky with some abilities then.
Time to get funky.
If I channel Divinity for Shadow Grasp to have a hand to grab the rope and pull, the cinch and pull, could that work?
Worth a try.
Am I supposed to be on this map? Because I don't see me.
Awen's gonna flick out the binding blade and kind of let it reload, but she's going to channel Divinity, the Shadow Grasp, and try to just grab like just the cinch and just have it pull.
Okay, that is going to be a contested roll. You can use your spellcasting ability. That's gonna be versus this one's essentially this one's spellcasting ability.
Alright. For the Gestalt, do I use the cleric one or the higher of the two?
The higher of the two. All right.
7 total. It did not roll though, so.
No, I have no idea why it's not showing the dice rolls. But I rolled a 14 on my dice, so you are pulling at it, and it seems to be like making some purchase, but it's not enough to get through yet. But it is doing something.
Problem is I had the one shot at this. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Well, no, yeah, I had one shot at it. Well, sorry, kid.
Okay. Yeah, the bag cinches a little closer, and you can see that it's only a matter of time before this thing just completely flattens, and this kid gets sand coffined.
Awen will aim the binding blade musket at the bag, preferably where the kid is. We'll make it quick at least.
Nice.
Awen, you are not allowed near children.
Put it out of his misery.
Sorry, Lashley.
I'm doing this because I love you. All right, that's gonna be the lair action. Let's see. I'm gonna roll a d6. 1 to 2 is gonna be Awen, and then just descending downward. That's a 4, so that is Atrek. Atrek, I need you to make me a. Oh, this isn't a save. A hand comes up from the area and just grabs you, and you're now grappled.
Again?
Saffron, that is your turn. You can hear, as you're striking into this thing, you can hear echoing somewhere in the distance, in the near distance, the screams of a child.
She is going to try to Mississippi into that thing again.
Okay.
Fuck the child.
Misty step back into the portal.
Yeah.
Roll me a d20.
Alright.
Come on.
Y'all know
Come
us as the
on,
heroes,
stage.
right?
Not
This is-
Saffron.
Saffron.
Oh my god! What the fuck
Saffron.
is wrong with these dice?
Can I roll real dice? I don't trust digital dice anymore.
You
I
guys
know,
can
I
absolutely roll physical dice.
Oh, thank God.
Fuck!
Oh my god.
The
This
digital dice are
is
cursed.
Horrible.
Yeah, no.
Horrible.
I need my clicky clack.
He doesn't even show that it rolled, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just so matter of factly 4.
Yeah.
Saffron, you once again jumped through, popped right back out.
Okay. So that's my bonus action. So I want to know if there's a door or something that I can get out of this room that I'm in.
The only type of, I'll give you a perception check.
I'm gonna roll my regular dice.
Okay.
Probably won't be good either, but hey, we'll see. That is a 13 plus. Where's my perception? Perception. 13 plus 6, 19.
19. You can see there's a strange light emitting from this mirror over here.
Can I investigate what it is to see if I can see anything in there?
Yeah. If you have the movement to get over there.
Yeah, I should have 30 feet of movement now. Because I'm up already. Like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ooh, 30.
Okay. so
Oh,
you can't-
mirror right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was the mirror. Sorry.
No, this is
5,
something else.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I could get to like right here.
Okay. You look into the mirror and you can see like you're looking at Atrek. And the light that's coming from the mirror is from Atrek's hammer.
Oh.
Atrek's getting felt up by some disembodied hand. It's a little awkward for everybody.
Tickling him.
That is
Okay,
a horror
well,
story.
can I call out Atric, are you there?
He can't hear
Can you
you.
hear me? I can't get into the mirror either.
If you have an action to dash, you can.
I do. I didn't do. So perception and investigation was in my actions, correct?
No, I'll give that to you.
Sure. Action dash to the
Action.
mirror.
All right. Are you just throwing yourself at the mirror? Or...
Well, wouldn't that break the mirror?
Oh.
I'll try to like put my hand through it to see if it goes in.
It's like a Stargate. As you touch it, it ripples and your hand goes through it.
I'm going to walk because I have 30 more feet of movement.
Okay.
So I'm gonna walk into it.
All right. As you walk into it, you come from above down onto Atrek. Both of you give you dexterity saving throws.
Oh God! I'm like, Adrian!
Oh, hold up. I almost clicked the button. Fuck you, button.
Oh, fuck you!
No, you just gotta trust the dice.
Okay, that's.
Never mind. That's
I
a
mean, that's
7.
8, 9, 10, 12. That's a 12. I got double digits that
Okay.
time.
Yeah, that is double digits, but it's not enough. Saffron comes crashing down onto you. You both take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
What in the Saffron? Where the hell did you come from?
I'm sorry, buddy. Wow, I found you. I was in that whatever room. And that's my turn, so.
Hey, hold on tight.
Sorry.
This might not work.
All right, Atrek, it's your turn.
Yeah, Atrek, having just been crushed by a falling Saffron. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm going to try to do two things at once here. I'm going to reach out and grab Saffron on the shoulder, and then I'm going to try and swap places with Felton.
All right, roll me a just roll me a spellcaster check.
I don't have that. What do you want me? What's D20 plus what? This is.
Then just give me Arcana.
Okay, I can roll. I can do Arcana. That's a +4. That is a 15.
15. Saffron, as you grab hold of Atrek and he tells you to hold on, you watch as like this mist starts to cycle around both of you, and then there's just like a swoop pop, and Atrek is gone, but you're still there. But Felton's Felton's
confused
there.
Felton is like, huh.
Oh, whoops. But then, okay, so that was Atrek's turn. Well, at least, is it an action to do that?
Bonus action.
Oh, okay, well then let's move this guy here. I'm just gonna move him up,
Actually,
and you are. Damn it! Why do I keep doing that? Wrong button. And then you're back.
beautiful. Yep. Nope. I'm going to Atrek, seeing that poor Hector over here is getting kind of the shit kicked in. Is gonna kind of slide up next to him here, and I'm gonna make a swing at this bagman.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Y'all gotta start doing some damage to this thing because he's...
Yep. Nope. That's advantage because Hector is here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, come on, physical dice, be nice to me. I believe in you, buddy. Okay, that's that's an 18 on the die plus 7. That's numbers. 23.
18 on the die plus 7. Yeah. 23. No.
25.
25.
I went the wrong way.
Either way, it's enough. To
Enough. Okay. All right. So make sure I'm doing this right. I just need this to pop up. Ignore this. I just need this. Yeah. Fuck off. Where's my attack button? My damage button. It's a D10. I just wanted to make sure I had that right. D10.
Well, now I want to roll physical dice.
Man, it feels so nice to have like the clicky clacks in my hand again.
It really does. I use these frosted blues that my daughter bought me.
It's a D10. I'm gonna be very upset if your daughter kills us because she seems like a very nice girl.
The
Yeah.
first roll I ever rolled with these was a natural 20, so we'll see.
Okay, that's better. That's a
Ooh,
9,
nice.
10, 11 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of radiant damage.
So 11 points of bludgeoning. So that'll be 5, and then 3 points.
Correct.
Okay. All right. I like it.
And then that's my one attack this level. Because I
Okay.
can't unleash without him here. Yeah.
Alrighty. It's gonna
You
bring us back around.
You also don't have Atric in the initiative again on this side, by the way.
Oh, he is. He's just hidden.
I'm the
Okay.
last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Hector, that is your turn. Atrek appears as Felton is swept away into the bag and attacks and deals a decent amount of damage, but this thing is looking still pretty healthy.
Remind me again, are you, because I know in the other campaign, the Sunday game, you have the alternate advantage rules with the ranged attacks. Do you still have that for here, or are we just doing melee?
I'll allow it for the range. If you want to pull back into a range, as long as somebody is targeting this guy, it's significantly acting as a distraction.
All right, I'd say Atric is significantly acting as a distraction. That is. I
Yeah.
will then. Oh god. Bonus action disengage. Is there a place where I could get away from bags in this room? Anywhere.
It's the luggage cart.
Yes. How tall is the ceiling? And how high are the bags
It's
stacked?
probably about 15 to 20 foot tall. This thing's like kind of still slouched over from the top, and the bags are from the bottom almost to the top.
Okay, so nowhere. Bonus action disengage. Nope.
You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes.
Yep. I'm gonna back off. And I will throw the dagger at him as I take the magnifying glass capped dagger and throw it. Let's see. Aim for his ugly bag head. Nope, that should have been an advantage. And I also,
Make sure you target the bagman.
I thought I was. Nope, I thought I did.
Nope.
Why does it target me? Let's try this again. So, why is it targeting me? I have the feckin' bagman selected for 24.
I don't know, but
hit.
24 will hit.
All right. I'll just do the damage here. Nope. I just need to do damage plus 1d6. 11 points with the dagger. Faushart's eye.
All right, this time it sails through the air and impacts right into the bag, and it like sticks into like its forehead for a moment. And it reels back, and I believe you have the returning dagger, right? So it just
So as
sips
you-
right out.
Atric, you watch as that dagger sinks in, and the moment it sinks in, it vanishes in a cloud of mist, and then it is back in the top of the cane in the sheath.
Needs a trick.
But that is my turn.
Okay. It's gonna be the bagman's turn. I'm just gonna take 2 claw attacks in furiousness and just like brings down his hands right onto a trick here. Natural 20.
That's gonna hit. Not shit I can do about that.
I miss wrestling.
6, 11. 25 points of damage.
Oh shit. That fucking hurt.
Second attack. 16 to hit you?
That is my AC.
Okay. 17 points of damage.
Down.
Oh, if only our healers were here.
If only,
Let
if
me
only.
rephrase.
They're trying!
Healer, singular.
You forget who Saffron is.
That's why I said healer.
She doesn't
singular.
heal. Oh, you're talking about
The
Aelin.
one that is
Okay,
currently
okay,
trying to murder
Okay,
a
okay.
child.
You're talking about Aelin.
The
Back
one
You
over,
want her
like,
that long.
go to sleep,
The
child.
pain will go away in a minute. You'll be fine. Just close your eyes.
God
Back
damn.
over in the bag dimension, Awen, this kid keeps crying out, "Please!" And you can just hear like it's starting to get more and more muffled as this thing is just closing on around it. You've
Awen's
tried
just
twice.
Just gonna whisper what she always whispers. Shush, baby, it's time to go to bed. She get advantage because like her favorite target.
I mean, they are restrained.
Oh,
So if
Oh,
you're
yeah,
shooting
absolutely.
the kid,
you guys are fucked. You
No!
guys are. That's so wrong.
Natural 20?
all right.
It's quick. It's definitely quick.
It absolutely is quick. It's just cut off. It's just like, help me, please, help! And just the bag falls still, and blood starts to drip from it. Awen, I need you to roll me a sanity saving throw.
Yeah, we're good at that. We definitely can. Click this. I did a check, but 16 total.
16 total. Roll a d6.
Time to go a little crazy.
You
Two.
lose two. You lose 2 points of sanity.
Now we have movement left. Well, it's time to leave. We've done our job here. The stuff on the floor. What all we got here?
It's just like debris and belongings of victims past.
So these scrolls, are they all worthless?
You'd have to spend an action sifting through all this stuff. But you just used your action to kill a kid.
Yeah, we're not a nerd. We're not here to read. Awen's just gonna take down this hallway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, I like it. Nobody will know.
The pain is over.
Pain is over. Yeah, as you shoot and just turn, you just hear like a crunch, and you just hear the bag just get soaked with blood. Then you, those who are still in this bag, begin to hear haunting whispers. A cacophony of them begin to just echo all around you and bounce off all the walls. I need need Saffron and Awen to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, natural 20. Holy
Okay.
crap. 25 total.
Dirty 20 for Saffron.
All right, you guys are good to go. Saffron, you are standing here. A-Trek down the left. Why do I keep clicking the wrong fucking buttons? But there's like a greenish rug to your right that is swirling with another portal.
I'm gonna try to walk into it.
Okay.
You need to go back to the room.
Roll a d20.
You know, the one play.
That's a 12.
A 12?
Yeah.
Okay. We needed at least we needed double digits for sure. You pop back out in the cargo cart.
Yes.
Right behind a down A-Trek.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I'll just do it on here. So the mouse works. Oh, Cure Wounds coming your way, buddy. There's my Cure
Appreciate ya.
Wounds. There you go.
Gotta have one.
Recast
every
it.
5 games.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna target myself.
Yeah, heal yourself. You've taken some damage.
Yeah. Did it even roll?
No, it
Cast
didn't.
spell. Okay. It wouldn't even give me the option to roll healing. Heal.
1d8 plus your
That's
spellcasting mod.
Roll. 7 points of healing.
I'm on my feet. Well, my eyes are open at the very least.
That's my action. I guess I did my movement. That's it.
Okay. All right. Well, A-Trek, you come to consciousness. You look up, your eyes shooting open as Saffron pumps this life energy back into you. Let me bring us back over here.
Pretty please. Yep, nope, that's, this A-Trick is going to stand up. And I'm actually going to bonus action bring forward Felton again because I need him over here now.
Okay, he's still, there you go.
Perfect. Then I will, because I don't have, it's not like I have potions or anything, so I'm going to swing on him. What we do. This is what we do. All right, I got advantage. I'm rolling some dice. I got my boy Felton over here. Come on now, be kind to me, Lord. Those are the same number. Those are both 15s. My brain short-circuited there. That's a 15 plus 7 is... Numbers are 5, 23. 23? 22, somewhere in there?
That'll hit.
Beautiful. D10 and a D4. That is going to be 8 points of bludgeoning and 2 points of radiant damage. And then, because he's standing next to me now, I can do Unleash Incarnation and go again, my lord. All right, come on, Felton. I believe in you. You're a big swinger. Okay. That's a 17.
17 hits.
Beautiful.
But
Yep. That is 9 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of radiant damage from Felton.
My brain's hurting. All right. As you strike out, as you stand up, grab your hammer, strike out. Felton coming back, striking out as well. You watch as your previous attacks have softened it up, and now this thing is looking bloodied.
Wait. Fuck it. Action surge.
Yeah.
I've got enough hit points in me to do it this round. Who knows? I'll be here next run. All right. Come on, Atric. Natural fucking 20. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
About damn time. All right. Am I doubling the number of dice I'm rolling, or doubling the numbers rolled on the dice?
Doubling the number of dice you are rolling.
Beautiful. All right, then I want this D10, and that's D10, and those two D4. Okay, so that is going to be, it's not 76, it is 7 plus 6, which is 13 plus 4 is 17 points of bludgeoning damage and 6 points of radiant damage.
Say 17 points of bludgeoning. Okay, so that's... And then how much?
6 radiant.
Okay, so... Okay. This thing is starting to look very, very hurt.
Beautiful.
But so are y'all.
A lot.
Can I... This is going to be up to you. The Unleash Incarnation field. Anytime I take the attack action. On an action surge, is that a true attack action?
Whenever you take the attack action... Yeah. As long as you have...
I still have
the amount of
uses
uses, then yeah. That...
Fuck it. Let's go for round 4. This thing's got to die. I don't like this thing. It's got to go. That is a 1926.
It's...
Thank you, Felton.
You're very welcome.
He speaks. He rolled max damage too, because he's a Chad. That's 14 points bludgeoning and 3 points radiant.
Okay. This thing's still standing, but looking very, very, very badly hurt.
All right, that is literally everything I can do this round, y'all.
Okay. Hector.
All right, yo-yo time. Dagger's going at him. All right, what is it? It's like a plus something, 5. All right. That is a 18.
18 hits.
All right, and last time I totally forgot my Hunter's Mark damage. So dagger first, and then Hunter's Mark. Daggers 1, 4 plus stuff. Brain. 9 points of piercing damage and 5 points of magical Hunter's Mark piercing damage. I guess the dagger's magic, so I don't need to do that.
What's the total?
Oh, God damn it. What'd I say? 9
Math.
plus 5, so 14.
14.
Yep.
Finish him.
Yes.
As the previous turn that dagger came out, Hector just kind of sets the cane down in front of him and then pulls the dagger in one swift motion and throws it. and it just pierces through the bag and then disappears into mist, and then it's almost like it never left the cane. And he's just standing there with his hand on top of the cane.
This thing's head, like, it doubles back as it, like, its spine just, like, snaps as it bends back. Its arms go slack onto the ground as the bag on its head begins to open up, and you watch as it starts to become sucked into the bag. You just hear its limbs snapping as they are folded and crunched into this bag, and then just a light little satchel, the satchel that you had before, just falls onto the ground. It sits there for a moment, and then it suddenly starts moving again.
I hit it.
And then you can.
It's Awen. Is Awen there?
As you go to swing down the hammer, Awen's hand comes out of the bag.
Atric doesn't know she just murdered a child in cold blood. So he stops the hammer from hitting her.
Second kill of the session, guys. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
And you pull Awen out of the bag. This creature is dead. And you guys are out of combat. And all of the hands that were coming out of all these bags around you fade away.
Climbing out of the bag, Awen will
Ow.
look back at it and go, "How about we throw that overboard?
I thought we'd burn the damn thing.
How about both?"
Is there anything else in there?
You want to
Was
pick it
that
up?
Yeah.
As you pick it up, the straps that had kind of like disconnected for it to fall off of Hector's shoulders, scoot up and wrap around yours and grasp onto you. And then it feels like it's like constricting you a bit, and then it just settles and just falls like a regular satchel to your side. Congratulations, you've got yourself a bag of holding.
Oh,
It's an evil bag of holding, though.
We're never gonna trust that in our life.
No.
does it have anything in there?
So you're gonna burn the damn thing, right, Saffron?
There's nothing in there.
Nothing. No, I like this bag. I want to keep it.
You want to keep the damn thing that just ate us and spit out a giant thing
Right.
that attacked us. Yes, I just want to make sure I understand this correctly. This bag actively just murdered me.
Awen
What if
will,
I'll just keep it with me, so it doesn't attack you.
Atrix slowly turns and looks over his shoulder at Hector. Like, am I the crazy one here? We need to burn the bag, correct?
No, we are all crazy.
we can throw it off the train.
I don't want to. I like the bag.
The problem
Oh.
is if we throw it out there, it's just gonna keep killing and killing and killing. At least we were able to defeat it once. If it comes out again, we can defeat it again. Hopefully the next time we encounter it, it's not in a luggage car where there's lots of bags to work with. But I say,
Yeah.
better protected by a cleric of Avacyn than out there with some random person. Speaking of random person, where the fuck is the porter? Because he was here with
When
us
this-
when this fucking thing showed up.
If my memory serves, when this first happened, we kind of got shifted into the weird, the train's fucked up dimension,
Yep.
and the porter wasn't here.
Mhm.
Yep. And you actually find him passed out in the corner. Looks
So-
like he's got a bit of trickle of blood from his head. Looks like he took a huge hit.
But we're not back in. We're out of musty dimension. We're now in normal train dimension.
No, the train actually looks even mustier. than it did before. All the luggage around you guys looks like it's been here for years. It's decrepit, it's worn. Any type of paint or felt or anything on it is peeling. There's cobwebs strewn everywhere.
Atric is
Is there any
not helping
bags?
the atmosphere any.
Any what?
Any bags with like monograms or anything, any names we recognize at a glance?
Nothing you recognize.
Anything look fancy?
No, everything looks shitty. It actually looks burnt. Like singed.
Saffron will go wake up the porter.
Oh, what happened?
What happened to you?
I don't remember.
Something climbed out of the luggage and attacked us. Large.
You shouldn't be in here. This is not for passengers.
Right, we had this conversation earlier today. We were
Huh?
investigating a thing with the nail and the scratch marks, and then this thing attacked us, and now the train is all kind of super musty.
He like grabs like a rag from his coat pocket and dabs his forehead. I don't know what you're talking about, but passengers aren't allowed in the luggage cart. Please, this way. I'll take you back to the passenger carts.
And nothing here looks salvageable or less burnt or newer than the old decrepit shit that's here.
No, when you guys entered into here, it was just like regular luggage, and then when the bagman came out, it was all dingy and stuff, and now it looks like it's been through a fire. And you can even smell the smell of smoke lingering.
So what happened to all the bags in here? Why are they burnt? What is this fucker's name? I don't remember.
Cecil
Cecil.
Abernathy.
Yes. What happened to the bags?
Barrett, what do you... That, nothing happened to the bags. They're fine. Look at them. He's like dabbing the blood.
I think you may have hit
Cecil,
your head harder
can-
than we thought. You can't see the burn marks.
Please, you're not allowed to be in here. This is the luggage cart. It's not for passengers. Let me escort you back to the passenger carts.
Anyone will
Uh,
go.
Go ahead.
Mr. Abernathy, do you remember Mrs. Morgan's luggage? Her chest had been tampered with.
The singer?
Awen will nod. The very same, yes.
Right, she rides the train from time to time. I've moved her luggage.
Well,
Right.
you had her luggage in here and it had been tampered with.
You're bringing us
You said
back
it had
here
very
to
similar
look
claw
at the
marks to mine.
tampering.
Why are you in here? If it's been tampered with, that's company.
Mr. Cecil's, because my luggage had been tampered with as well. I had the same scratch marks as the singer's, made by these claws. And I'm gonna look for the claw. Do I still have it?
The nail?
Yeah.
It's gone.
I swear, I just had a nail that matched from that creature.
Please, you're not supposed to be in here. The luggage cart's not for passengers. Let me bring you back to the passenger carts.
Oh, he is in full NPC mode.
Mm-hmm.
Awen will go. Of course, Mr. Abernathy. Let's stop causing this man distress, shall we?
As
I want to talk to your manager.
Uh-oh.
You gotta be one of those, huh?
Become a Karen.
is there anything outside of these doors
I'm
on either side
gonna.
of this, Vader, or no?
Do you want to open the doors? There's
If-
like those big, like
Sliding doors.
Yeah.
I kind of do. I don't know. Atric is beat to shit right now. I don't know that he'd be willing to poke that bear, but the player does. So no, Atric's gonna let it slide. Atric is actively leaking silver and black ichor, kind of venting mist from his various wounds. He's fucked up.
Oh.
Your boy
Okay.
runs off. He looks like a leaking steam engine right now, just
Oh.
rolling out of his clothing and whatnot.
So I'm gonna ask him who's in charge of the luggage carts.
I
She
am.
is.
So you don't know what happened in here?
I don't know why you're in here. I don't know what happened. I got bumped on the head. Next thing I know, you're waking me up. Please. Passengers aren't allowed in here. Let me take you back to the passenger carts.
Perhaps in a moment.
What?
Hector, can you just tell where this fire started from?
That was what I was just about to say. I was about to, while everyone else is talking to him, I'm just gonna look around and see if I see any evidence of where the fire started or any clues as to what the hell happened besides everything is burnt to shit.
Yeah.
While
I mean,
Hector's doing that, can I heal Atric?
sure. Hector, you look around and there's nothing in here that would be the cause of a fire to start. It just looks like this whole cart has been singed thoroughly. There's soot and ash on every surface.
Should have left his ass asleep and looked around a bit more. And everything's just. So the bags are singed or the bags are just toast? Like just burnt husks?
The
of
bags are
shit.
the bags are singed, very singed.
Okay. Could I try and open one of the bags while everyone's talking to Cecil and try to sneak a peek at what's inside? Just whatever bag is out of his
If you
line
try
of
to
sight.
open, if you grab a bag and you try to open it, it literally just crumbles to ash.
Atric gets 17 points of healing.
Appreciate you.
Nice.
Anyone's gonna approach Hector and go, Mr. Hector, if I may. And then she's going to do a similar spell.
I would greatly
hear the same one.
appreciate a little picking me up. I'm a bit worse for wear myself too.
14 points of healing.
That's nice. Thank you.
And then
Yeah,
Awen will go, I think it's time for us to go, though.
Alright.
So,
yeah,
Cecil once again says the luggage cart's not for passengers, and he brings you out. And as you go out through the carts in between the Crimson Cask and here, you guys notice as you're moving through, there's a bit more of the same.
I was going to, like, as we're moving through the cart, starting as far back as I can and moving through, if everything that you touch turns to ash, I'm gonna basically just kind of walk through, and whatever's within easy arm's reach, just brush my hands across it and see if anything doesn't fall apart.
And everything falls apart. To very different states of disrepair.
Okay. That's worth a shot. And then you said the rest of the cars look the same?
Yeah, as you're making your way, you can see like the hallways themselves seem a little bit more cramped in areas, as some of the steel of the train carts are like bent in slightly. The frames of the windows as you walk by are like scrunched, and some of the glass seems to be like soot covered and cracked. And outside, you see that the moon is blood red.
That's... do I have any knowledge of connections between the red moon and my usual quarry?
Give me a history check.
All right. His Tori. What is that? Ah, +3. That's not good. That's not a good roll, though. That's only a 12.
This has nothing to do with your usual quarry. In fact, this is the first time that you've ever seen the moon blood red.
The silver moon is like a sacred symbol, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that it's red should be alarming to all of you.
Ewan looks
nobleman.
angry. She goes, "Someone has tainted the angel's holy moon."
That does not bode well for any of us, I don't think.
Well, I think
Would Saffron know anything about the red moon, like learned from the church?
This is the first time any one of you have seen a blood red moon.
This is... I'll have to spend some time later. Read through Salva's book again. I don't remember it having anything in it, but maybe... this is kind of a unique experience, yeah? And you said the whole train, every car we pass through kind of seems to be soot ash, or like ash covered, or lightly burnt.
Yep. And as you guys come into the Crimson Cask cart, you see that the bar area reflects this. There's a lot of broken bottles that are falling off of the shelves and stuff like that. And the bartender, Madame Lysandra, is there. And as you get closer to her, you can see that the side where she has this monocle on is cracked, like a porcelain doll's. And she is standing there serving a drink to Victor Ravenshade. And as you guys come in, he looks up and looks at you. Ah, our esteemed guest. Join me for a drink.
Sure, a drink would go a long way, I think. Mr. Ravenshade, I'm so sorry. What happened to your train in the last 3 minutes?
Well, my good friend, I do not know what you are referring to. The Requiem is in pristine condition as always.
Insight.
I mean, you don't need an insight. Like, you're seeing the train. It looks like crazy.
I know.
And
But is he trying to
he's
bullshit,
saying that
or does he legitimately believe the train? I see that the train's fucked. It's more, is he believing that it's good, or is he
Yeah.
full of
Are we
shit?
seeing the same train?
Yeah.
I don't
that's
believe
more
that
it.
an insight check would tell you that.
Okay.
Let's be straightforward. Awen's gonna ask, Mr. Ravenshade, do you truly believe that?
What's not to believe? Look at everything around here. The grandeur, the design, the elegance. Please, sit down.
Awen's
You look
Awen's
tired.
just gonna make this simple. She's just gonna reach over to one of the broken glasses and just poke her hand on it. Because to him, it would look like a normal glass just cut Awen.
Yeah, you hear the sound of shattering glasses. Like, my dear, why would you do that to yourself? Please, come here. Madame Lysandra, please give me a rag from the bar. And with the sound of like shuffling like porcelain, you hear Madame Lysandra move. She goes over and grabs a rag and brings it over to you. Try to be careful, dear.
Atric is going to look at Hector, 'cause I'm pretty sure he was the only one there in that moment. How hard did I get hit? I know I've had my bell rung, but am I crazy? Or was the train less pristine than it was 3 minutes ago?
You got hit pretty hard, but not that hard. This train looks like it's been through a dumpster fire, but everyone around seems to see it as pristine and clean and nice. It's a train to hell, and we're on it, on the express track.
I do not understand the confusion. Is there something wrong with your stay? The Requiem is progressing just as it should, just as it always has.
I'm less concerned that there's something wrong with the version of the train that you are experiencing, and more there's something wrong with the version of the train I am experiencing. Because when I look around, the first time I came through here, it was gorgeous, well-stocked bar, the lovely Madame Lysandra behind it giving us your very kind of drinks. And right now, everything seems to be covered in ash and soot, and like the train had caught fire at some point. Poor Miss Lysandra seems to have a large crack just behind her monocle there. And
My dear boy, you must have had a fitful sleep or a bump on your noggin, because there is nothing wrong, I assure you, with the Requiem.
I was concerned about that. I did kind of have my head hit pretty hard recently, so...
Well, sit down. Lysandra will get you all drinks.
Is she moving well? Is she like, or is it fluid movement? Is it hitched? Does she look like she's in pain and hiding a limp or something? Is it a mechanical doll that's like lightly busted?
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
I'd like in on this.
Okay. Perception checks.
May I guidance?
That was the D10.
Sure.
That is a 10. I rolled a D10 and a D20, and I got 10 on both of them, so it's 10.
Nice.
11 total with a 4 and a 4 on both dice.
The more you guys are looking for any type of abnormalities, the less you're seeing them. So much so that you begin to start questioning yourself, or even questioning what's going on. The broken glass that you saw before is no longer broken. The crack of Madame Lysandra's face is not there no more. The car begins to look just like it was when the first time you entered into it.
Does it seem like the more he tells us, like, no, there's no problem, the less problems there are?
No, that doesn't seem to correlate. It just seems more that you try to find something wrong, the
And how-
less obvious it is.
Yeah. If Atrix picks up on that, he's gonna deliberately stop trying to point it out and just. You must be right. Thank you for the drink. It's odd day. So, Ravenshade, this might be an odd question. What does the moon look like to you tonight?
Oh, it's a lovely shade of red.
Oh, is this? I'm not totally familiar with the red moon. Is that a common occurrence on the Requiem?
Why, yes. It happens quite frequently. Every time we travel.
Every time you travel, the moon turns red. Huh. And does it... Do any odd sightings seem to come with it? A lot of things are tied to the moon. And if I something I should be aware of or on the lookout for, perhaps there is something unique worth experiencing with the red moon.
The moon affects us all in different ways. Perhaps if you have lycanthrope blood in your veins, you'll turn into a werewolf. But,
I don't believe they put any of that in me, no.
no. I do not get the feeling that you are a werewolf creature. None of you. But the moon affects us all in strange ways. It has odd effects on our moods.
Which is fair.
Are you okay?
Not even remotely, but
Perhaps you
That's
need
fine.
to lay down. Maybe a drink. Maybe take your drink back to your cart.
That might not be a bad idea.
Master Ravenshade, I have a question about the accommodations on this train. We have very lovely single rooms, but do you by chance have larger suite type rooms where we could all maybe reside together or in pairs? We have lots to discuss, and our rooms are quite cramped.
Oh, isn't that so lovely? But mere moments on the train, and already you are coming closer together. Of course. That could be arranged for you. It is done.
Proper service. That is much
That's-
appreciated.
Impressive speed. How fares the travel to Primrose? On schedule to arrive at the appropriate time?
He pulls out his pocket watch, pops it open. Ah, yes. We're right on schedule.
Scheduled to arrive when?
Fuck you. No. He says, no. He seriously he pops the stopwatch or the pocket watch closed, puts it in his pocket. I do believe we should be there on the next morrow.
Wonderful. As wonderful as your accommodations are, and this impressive train you have, sleeping when I'm not moving is so much easier.
It takes some getting used to, but I believe before the trip is done, you will feel right at home.
It certainly would be an interesting thought.
Perhaps. Matrix tips his drink, goes to stand up and head towards the room, and then realizes our room's just changed. Don't mean to be a bother, but if we have new suites, which car am I aiming at?
Why, the same car, of course. Your rooms have been changed to suit your needs.
Fucking room of
That is a
requirement, that's
fancy
grand.
trick. Literally.
Be careful what you say about the Requiem. She hears all. She is a fickle beast. Treat her nice, and she shall do the same. Treat her poorly. And well,
We just had a unfortunate run-in with a problem with the luggage, but we worked it out. Hopefully it doesn't become a problem anymore. But I think it's time we should retire together. Build friendship, as it were.
why yes. Traveling is much better with friends. I bid you good night. Sleep well.
You as well, Victor. Thank you for the drink. Madame Lysandra?
Nods.
Atric limps out of the room with his drink in hand.
Awen will let go of the binding blade as she walks by him. She was considering shooting him, because he said it was proper for the moon to be red.
He said it was the lovely shade of red, and that it happened on the regular. He did not say it was proper.
He said that deforming Avacyn's sacred moon was any form of lovely. Awen looked like she was ready to commit murder. Not a high bar,
Oh.
but just,
I'm sorry, so she was breathing, is what you were saying?
Yeah. She was conscious.
Day that ends in a Y. Awen was ready to kill.
Man, it's gonna be wild when you try to murder a child in front of Atric, and Atric is forced to crush your skull, Awen.
You're so lucky Atric wasn't in that bag with you.
There would have been no hesitation. You would have died in that bag.
So you guys all return back to your accommodations, and you find that as you open, there's no longer 4 doors. There's just the one right there in the center. And as you open it, you find yourself stepping into a conglomeration of all your rooms put together. There are multiple beds that are kind of. It's almost like it's got like a common area, and then separate doors for your beds.
Names on the doors, I'm assuming.
Muted.
Names on the doors, I'm assuming.
Yep, it's just one big placard and has all 4 of your names.
Atric shoulders open the door and stuffs inside.
This map does not show that, of course, but use your imagination.
It doesn't fit the accommodations that I magically asked
Imagination.
for. What?
Yeah.
Out of the blue.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not that magical.
Hey, out of the blue, but that made sense. It's been some shit. Are the rooms also equally as trashed as everything else, or have we gone back into the illusion?
Seems that everything is tip-top shape.
I don't trust anything on this train right now.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of
No.
Hector and Saffron.
Awen will sit down on the couch in the kind of the meeting room. She'll go, "Okay, you two, I'm gonna need those coats," as she pulls out like a sewing kit. Because they got fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was in
She's
single
gonna patch
digits.
up their clothes.
Yeah, I was at no digits. I hit the goose egg. That fucking nat 20, dude. That nat 20 fucked him up so fast.
Yeah, it was a clutch nat 20.
It was real close.
Your nat
to-
20 fucked up Atrick.
Yeah, I was about to say that nat 20 against Hector was real close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Frosted Blues, baby. Frosted Blues.
And here I thought your daughter was be a nice girl, but no, she takes after her dad.
She knows what's up.
So, what
Oh.
the fuck is going
Thank
on
you.
here?
That's
Language.
I think the first sane thing I've heard all day.
Well,
Not her, you.
I will mind my language.
I think the people in this train are delusional.
It wouldn't be so bad if I didn't keep falling out of the same delusion, right? Ah. Okay, so this room seems fine. The rest of the train so far has seemed both rotting and burnt. There is a creature living inside bags that now I share a fucking room with. Ah. And Awen's family was murdered and is now hiding inside her shadow. Again, sharing a room with this.
Awen will kind of blink and look up from sewing. She goes, I explained that it was the angel's command.
You murdered children, Awen. That is not good.
It can't be murder if it's the angel's instruction.
It can be murder just because you're doing it under somebody else's orders does not change the fact that it is in fact murder. The definition of murder is person A takes person's B life.
Well,
Would you say we murdered that monster?
Yes.
self-defense. That's all that was. He started it anyway.
Awen seems baffled that monsters are people that can be murdered. Hard air quotes on the murdered. You can murder a monster.
You're speaking to a corpse possessed by his own ghost. So
Yeah, but Atrix a good boy, so she knows he's doing his best. He just obviously cares too much.
But murder is there's a fine line between right and wrong when killing someone. But that isn't exactly the big problem we face here. We have a day and a half.
until what?
Until we apparently arrive, was it? Day and a half?
Right,
the
he
day
said
after.
that, but
Yeah.
The next morrow.
yeah, the next tomorrow.
So one day.
Well, except small hiccup here, Hector. How long have we been on the train?
That's a good question, which I don't know. According to him, we arrive on the next tomorrow.
Oh, right, which is fine, but I still don't know when the next tomorrow is, because I'm not sure when today started, or yesterday ended, or last week. How long have you been on this bloody train? A couple of hours? I mean, we've slept once, right?
Mm-hmm.
Twice.
No. Did we sleep?
Yes.
Yeah, we slept twice.
Once.
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 Twice. We had the meal. We went back, slept. Right?
No.
Mhm. And then you snuck off, murdered a nun.
Yeah, you snuck off and murdered someone.
Yeah. And then after you murdered, the same night we got on the train, we fought you and your family. Have we fucking slept, actually?
I don't think so.
We slept
Okay.
once. Yeah.
I know I've definitely refreshed spell slots. I think twice.
No.
You're a warlock. You refresh on short rest.
One time.
Because I
You-
healed.
You did sleep twice, because yeah, the first night is when the scratches happen.
Yes.
So
We had
first
just
night
twice.
scratches and dinner
Second night.
and Awen murdered somebody because she saw the nameplate and went immediately back. But then we fought her, and after we
Yeah.
fought her, we fought her family.
And we'd only rest once. I'll
Yeah.
have to go back. I'll have to go
on
back
the
and
s-
look.
On the
I'm
second
fairly
day,
certain it
we
was a
went
single
to the
time.
observation cart. That was what we did during the day.
Yeah.
See, this is perfect because none of us know how long we've actually been here yet. So we're still on point for this storyline.
What is
Yeah.
time?
Players and characters are both confused about how long they've been here.
Say
Good.
on the morrow
Forever.
could mean right now.
Man.
We've been here forever.
On the morrow can mean right now. It could also mean in 3.5 years. We have no idea.
Eamon will go. I do like the way the train follows our tickets, though.
Say that again.
Well, one of you guys have a skull, right? And it gets dingy and death-like. Mine's all burnt, she'll hold up hers. And the train got all burnt.
Oh, I
Oh,
don't
you hold
like
up your
that.
No.
Awen
Yours
holds up
is
her ticket.
pristine.
Awen holds up.
Yeah, Awen holds up her ticket.
Awen holds
Yours-
up her ticket. It's burnt even more, and there's a distinct devil skull on it.
But hold on. I must have missed something.
That is new.
In the session, because when we first got the tickets, Awen's didn't change at all. When the hell did it get burnt? I have it in my notes. Session 1. Awen's ticket didn't
He
change.
gave it to the Ravens.
Oh, okay. Ravenshade.
Ravenshade.
At the dinner.
Yeah. Sea flames, oh how they scorch. Temptation and entrapment. Someone has you in a hold. Is what Awen was told at the dinner.
Okay.
Now there's a face of a devil on it.
That is new. When did that get to that Awen?
There you go. I don't know. It was in my pocket. She'll put it on the table as she concentrates sewing. She's working on the real problems here.
Is that? Can Atric pick that up and start to leaf through his book and see if there's anywhere in it that devil skull shows up?
Sure. Give me a history.
History is in H's, which is way up here. There we go. Does this have anything to do with devils, demons, fiends, undead, the Hunter's Bane stuff?
It's got a demon's face on it, so
I
I'd
kind
say
of figured.
I'd say so.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Awen's sewing a little
that's
little
better.
bunny into Atric's jacket.
I don't do that. Come on, now. Have some respect. It was a first a 6, and the second one was a 16 for a total of 18.
Bill of 18. Well, it's easy to tell that there's this ticket. It's definitely tied to a devil in some form or fashion. There's nothing on it that can give you any information on which devil, but you've heard mention of Gristlebrand.
Oh, that fucker.
But you would also know that there are many other devils.
Demons, right?
Yeah, demons. Sorry.
It's like, oh no.
That is
The other D's.
that is not a good sign, Evan. That is a demon skull. Only
Anyone
one
will
whose
look up
name
and blink at that? Well, throw it out then. That must be tainted or something.
It is your ticket.
Yes, but we've seen this train.
Do... So the only demon I'm aware of is Gristlebrand. I know there are others, but it's the only name I have written down here. As he says the name, he's going to watch Awen. Any sort of recognition. Because I've seen her cultist robes, too. So there's like... She's throwing red flags up.
Awen will kind of blink and go, "Who's Gristlebrand?"
It's one of the demons who fought against the Archangel. It was
Awen will kind of snort and go, "Well, that wouldn't go well for him." She laughs.
Can't say it was a fair fight. These things do not go into a fight if they have a chance of losing, if they can help it. They are unfair things. Just be careful, Aven. And as he sets her ticket down, he's going to pull out his own ticket. Did Atrix's ticket change at all?
No.
I wonder why yours would have changed.
Refresh my
Yes, we've
memory.
got-
Did Awen told us she murdered a nun, didn't she?
He performed a righteous action for Avison, yes.
You told us about it, though.
Yeah, it was the righteous killing in the name of the angel. The angel shadow, said we should.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
This
no.
might be a pretty long leap. But maybe your definition of your righteous killing might have caught somebody else's attention. What do you know about this person that you killed?
Well, obviously, after slaying her, she turned into an apparition almost immediately, leading me to believe that, she was wicked at heart.
What makes you say that?
Not the only thing that causes people to come back.
Not those spirits or
we
even.
know via the Book of Avison that only sinners come back as apparitions. I mean, maybe excepting Mr. Felton, but I think you're a unique case, Atrick.
Mr. Filton, Saint Straft, the Warriors of the White Orchid, dozens of other unnamed spirits. Spirits are not inherently evil.
Awen
Say
will
that-
kind of think at that for a few moments. He goes, "I thought the gas were. I thought they chained the souls of mortals." And then she'll kind of shrug and she goes, "Well, to be honest, I'm somewhat of, I'm a bit of a country bumpkin, I guess. Would be up to you guys to know that.
Actually, Ewan,
You can tell Awen does not have a strong opinion on the ghosts.
Right. Richard the player doesn't know enough about gas in particular to know if they are in fact evil spirits, so I can't make that argument. But
That's something that Sabo's book would have for sure.
is it? And are they dictated as just like evil, unkept spirits?
There are different types of gas and geist in this world, and they're usually signified by what color they are. Usually, the ones that are like more white and blue, ish, are kind of just lost souls and stuff. They're not really nefarious, but those that are like black or red, or even green, are usually very malevolent, and they'll even go so far as to possess people to carry out nefarious deeds.
I gotcha.
And this ghost that emerged from Awen while we were fighting it was.
It was more so like dark color,
Okay.
going towards black.
Okay.
Rule of thumb: a lost spirit is going to be lighter. The soul's weighed down less with anger. The more hate they carry, the more anger they have, the darker the soul becomes. But this might be, I might be overstepping my bounds. Do you carry a book of Avacyn with you? Your holy book?
Awen will almost instantly kind of reach in her breast pocket and pull out one.
May I?
Pocket Bible.
Yeah. Awen will go, of course. Like very excitedly, like she'll like almost offer it with two hands.
Yeah, no, Atrix gonna take it.
Would you
And
like to
kind
hear the word?
No, it's fine. I don't need the full Jehovah's Witness here.
Awen has
Have you
written
heard
in
the
the
word?
margins something. If you would like me to read it off, I'll also post
Well,
it.
I will, yes, but say as Atrix is flipping through here, is this a Holy Book of Avacyn, or is this Cultist 101, how to be a worshiper of Gristlebrand, how to murder children, that kind of thing?
Step 1: disembody your husband. No, it's
Right, okay.
it is a holy book of Avacyn.
Okay. Then yes, what does she have written in the margins? The fact that she wrote in a holy book is a wild decision for this woman, but
Oh
I'm
no,
here for it.
Awen also like there's like tabs and everything. She's like a person who looks like this book is well read.
She's one of
In
those
the
kind of
margins,
Bible thumpers.
yeah. In the margins, he has written, and lo, came the archangel, and with her came her sisters who taught us. And then first came Grisilla, the blade of Gold Knight, who armed us and taught us to inflict violence upon the monster. Then came Bruna, the light of Alabaster, who taught us logic and reason so we would know to hate the monster. Finally came Sigarda, the host of herons, came forth and taught us to love one another so we would know that the monster deserved none.
Player
Is
mean
that
knows you're
right?
missing one.
Well, that one's forbidden.
Is
That's why Gregor would have gotten along with you.
is that right, Vader? That poem she wrote.
All of that is correct.
I don't trust that. I don't trust that poem at all. It might have to do with the capitalization of words in it, but
Underlined, circled, all of the above.
but is that poem that Awen wrote, or is that one that's like taught to people? I guess is the question.
Yeah, those who are following the Abyssinian faith are well versed in this, and know this. Saffron could confirm.
Okay.
Avacyn is the head angel, but her sisters are also archangels, but they are they command different like hosts.
Right.
Like Sigarda is the host of herons and stuff like that.
I'm more specifically trying to ask about taught us to inflict violence upon the monster, taught us to hate the monster, and so we would know the monster deserved none. Those all, to me, seem like they're like, yeah, this is what the normal poem, and then it's just, just twisted just a little bit to help lean her towards.
It's what is, you can probably tell this is what the lesson Awen took from the poem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like any holy text, though, it's
Open
up
to
for interpretation.
Right. Okay. Aether could probably just spend a couple of minutes just reading through the book, looking. I mean, for one, just trying to get over the fact that this woman has desecrated a holy book, but by writing in it and whatnot. But in going through it, reading this little poem, he was just trying to find things that were out of place, that didn't quite seem right. Thank you. Yeah, maybe return that to you. It seems you care for that one greatly.
She'll smile and she'll kind of bring it close, and she goes, "I read from it every night."
It's not a bad habit to have.
It's neat and amazing how every read you can get a different tale from it.
From my understanding, each day is different, and upon each read, you've learned to pick up different lessons based on what you experienced that day. This is how my mother taught it. So this is strange, right? All of this is strange.
That's an understatement, Adric. This is way beyond strange. But hey, we're here for a little while longer. Hopefully. So what are we gonna do? Besides read
That
prayers.
is a great question.
Prayers don't make the train come back to normal.
It doesn't seem to be doing any harm, at least. I don't know what we can do. Is it up to us to repair the train? They don't seem to mind it in its current state.
Everybody give me a perception check.
Damn it. 15 for Atric.
Natural one.
Oh.
We're sewing a beautiful little rabbit. Hector gets like a little duck.
Natural 1, 4, 6, 7.
Oh God, thank you for my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful perception, because that's a 27. I'm the only one who sees shit in here.
You don't see anything, but you hear something. Something faint, but it sounds like a rumbling, and it's coming from outside.
What would you?
Nice. Come here.
We have windows, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm
sure
going
do.
to, being the one that heard it, I'm going to point it out to everyone and then move as quick as I can to a window and peek out.
Say, before we go too far here, have we been in here long enough for a short rest or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I need.
You move to the window, and you look outside, and you see in the light of this blood red moon, the mists that are moving alongside the train as the train cuts through them are beginning to swirl and bellow. And then you watch as one figure, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30 figures all appear, and they're all atop flaming steeds. They are riding alongside the train, and they all get up next to you, and the one that gets closest looks up at you, but there is no head. And you watch as these riders begin to stretch along the train and begin to hop onto the train itself. The train is being boarded, and that is where we will end tonight's session.
Freaking horsemen are here.
Yep. We're all gonna die.
That damn tree is nearby. Oh no, there's horses. No, you leave the horses out of this, young man.
They're all bombs!
No,
This train's gonna be derailed.
I can't.
They're
I
just
can't survive. Oh, you
I have
bastard!
I have an important question
You
about
bastard!
what
I love
was
it.
seen.
Important
Were the
answers.
horsemen jumping off of the horses, or was somehow
Yes.
the horses getting? Okay, thank God.
You know, the horses weren't.
Just fucking ride a horse
horses-
through the train.
The horses sprout human-like hands and start climbing onto the train. No,
Man.
no, the horsemen are jumping off of the horses onto the train.
I would not put it past you to have these
Fuck
horses.
you, because I wouldn't put it past you either. We did fight a hand monster and some other horrible fucking things.
Although,
Yeah, there was like a worm that got onto my skin.
No, oh no.
oh
It
yeah,
wasn't a
no,
worm.
no.
It was a fucking
Those are the little
attached hand
crawly hands. No,
from a
those are terrible
monster
too.
that
But a
was a
different version.
centipede of like torso and arms. That was it.
Yeah,
With like a
it
big
was
fucking like
nasty.
Oh, don't worry.
mouth that opened up on its chest.
He's coming back.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll see those again.
I don't wanna.
But I hope everybody enjoyed this session. Great moves against the Bagman. We'll see what happens next time on Primrose by Moonlight. I'm your humble DM, Fader the Mad, for me and my players. Good night, and may the Baba Yaga not take you this night.
Good night, y'all.
Take
Stay away
care,
from horses.
everyone. Be safe. The horses are
Good
the
night.
Thanks for
Remember to
watching.
worship the Archangel Avison.
All the horses detonate. Everybody dies.
Yeah. The
No.
whole train derails. All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye, y'all.